Cape Cod holding up my Insta Love sign for a reason. You see, a year ago, I fell in love with Steve Dotto's content. The content that he shares on YouTube. Morgan and I were sitting around at the house after working at Scooby-Doo all day, and we just wanted to learn more about online marketing, online space, productivity, how to use Evernote, and be more productive. So Steve Dotto, that's what we watched. And then I had the opportunity to be a speaker at Social Media Camp in Victoria, BC. And guess who appeared in the room when I walked into the restaurant? Da 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 da! Behind this outdoor shower with buoys, Steve Dotto, Tech Dotto himself.
I'm glad you didn't make me take a shower.
So here he is with me on Cape Cod today. We just finished an amazing mastermind that he ran yesterday, and it was like mind-blowing. And Steve's standing here to talk about a lot of things, but I want to give the listeners points about like what made the mastermind special. Yeah, special, and what you know, the delivery of what content you were giving, why you came all this way to do it.
Well, I came all this way because Sue says come, and you have no choice but to come. But the mastermind yesterday, we got a whole bunch of people that are following you, been following you for a little while, and they wanted to learn a little bit more about productivity. Or as you say, productivity. It's a very interesting pronunciation. But the bottom line is, the digital overload that we all experience just generates incredible amount of stress in our lives. And those of us that try and be top performers, that try and do more and more online, we're entrepreneurs, we're doing work. One of the things that we take on our shoulders is this massive amount of responsibility online with keeping track of all these different things, and that just generates stress, and it's hard on us. And the tools that generate that stress, we can also use to de-stress a little bit. And so that's what we tried to look at yesterday, was using Evernote. Well, first of all, overcoming email overload, because email is the source of all evil. So we had to overcome email overload.
I'm still overcoming email overload, but I now know
it's a journey
to use Gmail to organize all my email in Gmail.
And what do you do? What is one thing you learned to do?
One thing I learned to do.
Handle it once.
Yeah, just touch it. Ohio.
Ohio. Only handle it once. That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
Ohio.
So email first, and then we talked about what I consider to be the best productivity tool. And it's actually not me. I started doing videos on Evernote, and the audience on my YouTube channel just responded so much. Every time I posted a video on using Evernote, boom, the numbers spiked, and I got so many comments. And then I posted another video on Evernote, and boom, the numbers would spike again.
I love the example that you gave about investing in Evernote, and how when you invest in it, the return is so great.
Well, Evernote becomes your digital, it's your partner, right? It's your digital brain. We can't, if we had an eidetic memory, it would be awesome. Evernote's that eidetic memory for you. It remembers everything that you put into it, and it doesn't forget it, and it gives us an easy way to get it out. So I will say it stores what you need, when you need it, where you need it.
And where you need it can be your mobile or your iPad. It's like it's always once you put it in Evernote, you can find it, you can tag it. It's amazing. And for me, Steve, it's a shift in habit.
Yep.
Knowing now that there is a place to put all my content that I can actually access when I need it.
That's the key. You said the key word to using Evernote is developing a good habit, and it takes, experts tell us it takes between 15 and 30 days to develop a good habit, so that you start to think about it. So you've got to get into that routine of every time you see something that's valuable, every time you touch a piece of valuable data, put it in Evernote. Because you talked about investing. I look at it as your digital bank account, and you never know when you're going to make a withdrawal, but you can always make investments. And at some point, somewhere in the future, you need that piece of data. You pull it out, and that's when you apply it. That's when you pay off.
Great. And so if people want to learn more about Evernote beyond this.
Well, I've got great videos on our channel, and we've got a course that we started up. So come to Dottotech, youtube.com/Dottotech, and there you can watch all of our videos, or just dottotech.com. I have posted all my videos there, and we've got courses on, depending on when you see this video, there may be multiple courses, but we have at least a great introductory course on using Evernote online right now.
Right now, and what I'm really excited about, we had a little brainstorming session yesterday, Sail to Your Success 2015.
Yeah.
The two of us are going to make some magic happen in the room.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that. But here's what I want to say. If you Insta-love the video.
What am I supposed to do? Oh.
Be sure to subscribe, right?
Oh, be sure to subscribe to
To the video.
the video.
To
Oh,
the
good.
channel.
Yeah, yes. And can I have a towel? Because if I'm going to have a shower, I'm going to need a towel.
I will get your
And
towel.
you're going to have to stop the camera.
But what I want you to do... Did you already stop it? Oh, you can stop it. All right. Wait, can we...
No, we can keep going.
Keep going.
It's smooth.
So what I want you to do is take a screenshot of Steve and I holding up the sign, and be sure to share it on Instagram, because that's where I like to know that you came over from YouTube to Instagram. Tag it at Subi Zimmerman, at the Instagram expert. And Steve is one of the lucky few on Instagram that matches up on Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram as at Dottotech. That's DOTTO Tech. And tag us all and use the hashtag. You can use InstaLove, but you can also use Subi Zimmerman, and we will be sure to see it, and I promise you I will I will comment. What do you always say at the end of your videos?
Have fun storming a castle.